LBX Xenon. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we have the LBX Xenon from Bandai. This kit costed me $21.99 Canadian, and it was released in December of 2011. This is a pretty old kit, and it's from the Dan Senki anime line, or Little Battler's Experience if you're in the West. A children's mecha anime that I'm never planning to watch, however they do have really cool mecha designs. So let's begin the review, starting with the box. As per usual, we got a pretty good looking box art. Though it's not a perfect representation of the model kit itself, it does look pretty cool. On the side of the box, we got a completed kit all painted up so it won't look like this. And we have a panel showing the core box and the weapon itself. And unfortunately, it won't look like that when you make it. We also got a box of lore, but I ain't reading that, so you can pause it if you want to read it. Also, I want to mention that the cape is actually paper, emphasized here. And we'll take a look at that later on. On the other side of the box, it's just emphasizing how easy it is to build. And we also got some more Japanese words, and I don't really care, so let's take a look at the kit. And here's the LBX Xenon. Complete straight build, no panel lining, and all the stickers were applied. And I gotta say, there's a whole lot of stickers. Unfortunately, they go on a lot of curved surfaces. We got the basic stickers on the head and the eyes, and also on the weapon, the chest, the freaking side skirts, which are curved, so they're gonna make it a little difficult. These stickers on the mace being the most difficult to put on, because you need 3 stickers for the edge and the sides of it. Additionally, you're gonna need stickers to attach to the cape, and like I said previously, the cape is made out of paper, which is actually part of the instruction manual that you have to cut out. The paper cape does look okay, but remember, it is paper, so it probably will get damaged. But keep in mind, this kit is made for kids, so you can overlook it. It's a relatively old kit, so, old technology. But the end result is a really good looking kit. Though some of the stickers aren't too difficult to put on, they are a little annoying, especially on the mace. I believe this kit, though, definitely needs the stickers. However, in contrast to the stickers, this kit was made for kids, so it was a very easy build. And in similar manners to the LBX Nemesis I reviewed, the parts could just cleanly pop right off. Though the dark purple does sometimes leave nub marks, so you might want to clean that up as well. Overall, the Xenon is a good looking kit, but it is a simple kit akin to a high grade, with minimal colored part separation, in which case the stickers do help. There's also very little surface level detail, and not much you could panel line in this kit. However, I believe this kit doesn't really need that much. The design itself is very eye-catching, and the colors contrast very well. Only issue I have is that it has a tail. The cape does a good job hiding it, but it has it there, and I'm not sure why it has it. Though I gotta say, it makes a really good kickstand, giving the Xenon excellent balance. And I'm happy to say, for a kit being released in 2011, it still looks very good. With my only major design issue being the overuse of stickers, the paper cape, though it looks nice, it might bend and rip later on in the future, and the questionable design element of the tail. Maybe it's part of the lore, let me know if you know, I really don't know. Okay, with appearance out of the way, let's just disarm him, remove the bottom part, take off this thing, and let's move on to the articulation. Starting with the head, it has a good range of motion moving side to side, a decent up and down head tilt. The base of the ponytail could rotate 360 if you want to simulate a secondary taller horn. Oh, yeah! And if you leave it like this, you can rotate the head 360, though it's very clunky doing so, with all that spikiness. Moving on to the arms, the shoulders are able to externally and internally rotate this far, which is very good. And the hip fell off, yeah, that's a pretty common occurrence. Full 360 rotation of the arm. The range of motion for the abduction is very little, as is the range of motion for the elbow bend, barely hitting 90 degrees. Hands attached to a ball joint, so it's able to 360 rotate and have some little wiggle action. The torso area is a complete brick, though it is able to 360 rotate. Just gonna bisect him now so I don't damage the cape. If you're curious, there is no movement whatsoever on the back. And moving along, the side skirts could go up and down, as can the front skirt. And the tail, despite being stuck in this shape, can rotate 360. We got this much of a split. Very minimal leg rotation at the hip. This much of a high kick, very little, but a much better back kick. Knee bend, which is not even 90 degrees. Ankle dorsiflexion, ankle extension, 360 rotation of the ankle, and side to side pivot. Overall articulation is very mediocre, but you can't expect much from a kit made for kids. No crazy levels of engineering put into this, but there's still enough range of motion that you could put in some decent poses. Alrighty, with that out of the way, let's move on to extras. I know earlier I called this a mace, but it's really called the Xenon Halberd, a bladed hammer weapon. I just read that off the wiki. And if you didn't know, the halberd is not actually color corrected. There is a lot of chrome that's given to you, but it's missing the black and red in the center. Regardless, it's still a pretty cool looking weapon, and it's taller than the kit itself. And to equip it, it's pretty easy, just take off the bottom part of the handle, then slide it through the hand. And remember to reattach the bottom part of the halberd. And as you saw in its neutral pose, it looks pretty good holding it. Alternatively, you can have both hands holding the weapons, giving it a much better dynamic pose, all ready to crush any other LBX. Or you could get yourself an action base, and give it a nice aerial display, in which this kit does a very good job posing in. And lastly, we got the core box, which is located on the chest. I forgot to mention this in the LBX Nemesis review, but pretty much all LBX models have this core box hidden behind their chest plate. And if you're wondering, that is indeed a sticker. With extras out of the way, let's start this shake test. I do this so you don't have to. So I guess you already know what the weakest part of the kit is, though keep in mind I had to shake this vigorously just to do that. Otherwise, the rest of the kit is completely solid, it holds on the weapons really well, and nothing else falls off. So we can conclude that the LBX Xenon is a very solid kit. Moving on to the size of kit, the LBX Xenon stands around 6 inches tall, from foot to the top of the ponytail, meaning it's around the same size as a 1/44 scale Gundam kit, like this entry grade ARC 78-2, though it's completely dwarfed by the master grade ARC 78-2, comparable in size to the figurized standard Magnamon, a little bit taller than a small high-end Master Malzoid kit, and it's around the same size as the other LBX kits. Also, we got DK, Haro, and Doraemon. And as for shelf presence, it's a pretty small kit, so it doesn't take up much real estate, but the halberd makes it stand out quite a bit. Alrighty, review's over, so what are my final thoughts? The kit's not too expensive, around the same price as a high grade, and personally I think it looks pretty good. It's a relatively older kit, so it does have some older technology implemented, like the paper cape, and also the limited articulation. There's also a lot of sticker usage, which is kind of annoying, but it makes the kit look a lot better, especially if you don't plan on painting it. And the kit is made for children, so it's a very easy build. So should you buy this kit? If you like the look of it, go ahead, otherwise there's nothing really special going on with it. They're small, inexpensive, and easy to build, great for beginners, and something I like building in between making Zoids and Gunpla. Hey, thanks again for watching my video. I hope you like it. I enjoy making it. Let me know what you think. If you think I did a good job, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. But if you don't like it, feel free to hit the dislike button, that's fine too. Thanks again for watching, take care, bye!